Imagine this every time you touch money, whether it's a crisp banknote, a digital transfer, or even a coin dropping into your pocket. What if that moment could trigger a chain reaction of abundance? It might sound like wishful thinking, but there's a simple phrase you can say that could transform your financial reality. In this video, we'll delve into the science and power behind this affirmation, exploring how a few words can reshape your money mindset and potentially unlock a flow of wealth into your life. Many of us go through life handling money without giving it much thought. We earn, we spend, we save. But what if there's more to it? What if the way we perceive and speak about money could influence how it flows into our lives? Today, we'll introduce you to a powerful affirmation: I am a money magnet. This isn't just a catchy phrase, it's a mindset shift that aligns your thoughts and actions with abundance. But why does this work? Research in neuroscience and psychology suggests that our brains are wired to respond to positive affirmations. When we repeat empowering statements, we activate neural pathways associated with confidence and motivation. For instance, studies have shown that self-affirmation can reduce delay discounting, the tendency to devalue future rewards, by enhancing positive affect and self-control. By consistently affirming "I am a money magnet," you begin to rewire your brain to recognize and seize financial opportunities. This isn't about wishful thinking, it's about cultivating a mindset that attracts wealth. Over time, this practice can lead to increased financial confidence, better decision-making, and a greater openness to receiving abundance. In this video, we'll guide you through the steps to incorporate this affirmation into your daily routine. You'll learn how to say it, when to say it, and how to truly believe in its power. We'll also share real-life stories of individuals who have experienced positive changes in their financial situations by adopting this mindset. So, if you're ready to transform your relationship with money and unlock the potential for greater abundance, stay tuned. By the end of this video, you'll have the tools to start attracting wealth into your life. Welcome to our channel, where we explore practical strategies for personal growth and financial success. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to enhance your life. Imagine the incredible power hidden in the words you speak and the thoughts you hold in your mind, especially when it comes to money. Every thought you think sends a signal to your brain, influencing your behavior, decisions, and even the way opportunities appear in your life. Scientists have long studied the connection between our mindset and our reality, and research consistently shows that positive affirmations can reshape the way we think, act, and ultimately succeed. When you repeatedly tell yourself something empowering like "I am a money magnet," your brain starts to internalize that belief. It isn't just empty words. Your mind begins to search for ways to make it true, subtly guiding your actions toward opportunities that align with wealth and abundance. This simple statement, said with focus and intention every time you handle money, can gradually shift your perception of financial possibilities. You start noticing ways to save smarter, invest wisely, or create new income streams, almost as if your mind is programmed to spot the openings that were always there but overlooked. The affirmation "I am a money magnet" works because it rewires your brain to associate money with ease rather than struggle or scarcity. Each time you repeat it, whether silently in your mind or aloud, you are reinforcing a mental pathway that encourages confidence in your ability to earn, manage, and grow money. Over time, this practice builds a powerful momentum. Your thoughts align with actions, your actions align with results, and you begin attracting financial opportunities more naturally. The beauty of this affirmation is that it doesn't demand complicated rituals or vast amounts of time. It only asks for consistency, attention, and belief. By stating it regularly, especially at moments when you physically touch money, you link your mental energy directly to your financial behavior, creating a subconscious pattern of abundance. People who practice this often notice subtle but impactful changes. They make better financial decisions, they feel less fear around money, and they become more open to creative ways of increasing their wealth. Even small shifts in confidence and mindset can accumulate into significant financial growth over weeks and months. Your brain begins to expect abundance, and when your expectations change, your behaviors shift accordingly. This is why something as simple as a daily affirmation can serve as a catalyst for transformation. It primes your mind to focus on prosperity rather than limitation, to look for solutions instead of obstacles, and to see money not as a source of stress, but as a tool for growth and opportunity. The affirmation also has a remarkable ripple effect on your daily life. Each time you touch money and speak the words "I am a money magnet," you reinforce a sense of empowerment and control. You are no longer passively handling cash or thinking of financial transactions as routine chores. Instead, you are consciously connecting your actions with your intention to attract more wealth. This small mental shift can lead to a heightened awareness of financial possibilities, an increased willingness to take calculated risks, and a proactive approach to income growth. It's not just about attracting money magically, it's about aligning your internal beliefs with external actions. People who embrace this practice often report that their mindset around spending, saving, and investing becomes clearer and more strategic. They notice opportunities they would have missed before, feel less anxiety about financial challenges, and are more willing to explore ways to expand their income streams. Over time, the simple affirmation, "I am a money magnet," weaves into daily life, subtly transforming the way you perceive and interact with money. The more you repeat it, the more natural it becomes, until it almost feels like second nature. You start approaching financial situations with optimism and confidence rather than doubt and hesitation. You become alert to opportunities that match your goals, and you develop a deeper sense of trust in your ability to create and maintain wealth. Every coin, every bill, every transaction becomes a moment to reinforce abundance, to remind yourself that money is not scarce but flowing, not stressful but empowering. By consistently applying this affirmation, you gradually reprogram your subconscious mind to expect prosperity, and in doing so, you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of financial growth. This is the subtle but profound way that words and thoughts shape reality, turning a simple phrase into a daily practice that can change your life. It's not just belief, it's action guided by intention, and the more you engage with it, the more tangible the results become. This is the magic behind "I am a money magnet," a small statement carrying enormous potential when practiced with consistency, attention, and genuine belief, transforming ordinary financial interactions into daily opportunities for abundance and growth. Let's dive into real-life stories that show how powerful this simple affirmation can be when practiced consistently. Because seeing examples from people just like us makes the concept tangible and relatable. Take Jane, for instance, a freelance writer who struggled for years with inconsistent income and low-paying gigs despite her talent and effort. She decided to commit to saying the affirmation, "I am a money magnet," every day, especially whenever she received payments or handled money in any form. At first it felt strange, almost like talking to herself, but she persisted. Within a few months, Jane noticed subtle changes. She became more confident in pitching her services. She found herself saying yes to opportunities she would have ignored before, and she began attracting clients who valued her work and were willing to pay more. Her income gradually started to rise, and within half a year she had doubled her earnings without working longer hours or drastically changing her routine. The affirmation had shifted her mindset from scarcity to abundance, giving her the courage and clarity to recognize and seize opportunities that were always there but previously invisible to her. Then there's Mark, an entrepreneur who ran a small business and constantly felt the stress of negotiations, deals, and financial uncertainty. He decided to integrate the affirmation into his routine, saying it quietly to himself before every meeting, every financial decision, and even while reviewing expenses. At first it seemed like a mental trick, but over time he noticed that his interactions with clients, partners, and even employees began to change. He felt more composed, more confident, and more persuasive, and interestingly, more opportunities started coming his way. Deals that might have faltered before now had favorable outcomes, and his business began to grow steadily. The simple act of affirming his ability to attract money seemed to align his mindset with action, creating results that felt almost magical but were really the natural outcome of a focused and empowered perspective. Now, taking inspiration from these stories, it's easy to see how anyone can incorporate this affirmation into daily life to create their own version of financial transformation. Begin in the morning by stating the affirmation aloud as soon as you wake up, letting it set the tone for the day. Imagine Jane starting her day with confidence and intention. Your mind responds the same way. Then throughout the day, whenever you physically handle money, paying bills, receiving cash, swiping your card, or transferring funds, mentally repeat the phrase. This repeated reinforcement connects your intention directly to real-life financial interactions, creating a subtle but consistent shift in your mindset. In the evening, take a few moments before bed to reflect on how money flowed to you during the day. Maybe it was a small unexpected tip, a refund, a bonus, or even just noticing new opportunities for income. Each of these moments becomes a point to reinforce the affirmation, solidifying the belief that money naturally flows into your life. By making the practice a daily habit, morning, day, and night, you transform a simple statement into a powerful routine that rewires your thoughts, strengthens your confidence, and primes you to recognize abundance whenever it appears. The combination of real-life success stories and this structured daily application shows how consistent practice can turn a simple affirmation into a life-changing tool, gradually shifting your mindset, your decisions, and ultimately your results in ways that build momentum, confidence, and wealth over time. Beyond affirmations, there are practical steps you can take to amplify your financial growth and make the energy of abundance work even more effectively in your life. One of the simplest yet most powerful tools is budgeting, which is not about restricting yourself but about gaining clarity and control over your money. By keeping track of every dollar that comes in and goes out, you start to see patterns that were previously invisible, noticing where money leaks away and where it can be redirected toward growth. This awareness allows you to make intentional choices rather than letting habits or impulses dictate your financial reality. Budgeting can be combined seamlessly with the affirmation practice. Each time you handle money to allocate it toward bills, savings, or investments, you can mentally repeat, "I am a money magnet," reinforcing the idea that every transaction is part of a cycle that can create more abundance, not just deplete resources. Another critical area for financial growth is investing, which means putting your money into assets that have the potential to appreciate over time rather than simply sitting idle. This can be anything from stocks, bonds, real estate, or even small entrepreneurial ventures that align with your skills and passions. Investing not only grows wealth but also shifts your mindset from short-term thinking to long-term planning, helping you cultivate patience, foresight, and confidence in your financial decisions. When combined with affirmations, investing becomes more than a strategy. It becomes an extension of your belief that money is a tool that flows to you and multiplies when handled wisely. Continuous learning is equally essential, as financial literacy equips you to make informed and strategic choices. Reading books, attending workshops, or even following credible financial guides helps you understand how money works, how to spot opportunities, and how to avoid pitfalls. Knowledge reduces fear and uncertainty, and it makes your daily affirmation practice more effective because you're pairing positive belief with actionable skills. Imagine approaching financial decisions with both confidence and understanding, knowing that every dollar you touch has potential for growth, every investment is a step towards security and abundance, and every budgeting decision reinforces control over your financial life. By integrating these three practices, mindful budgeting, strategic investing, and continuous learning into your routine, you create a supportive framework that strengthens the impact of your affirmations. Each action reinforces your mindset, turning belief into tangible results and creating a powerful feedback loop where your thoughts, words, and financial behaviors all align toward growth. Over time, this holistic approach not only increases your wealth but also reshapes your relationship with money, making it less about stress and scarcity and more about opportunity, empowerment, and deliberate expansion. When you consistently combine practical financial habits with the affirmation, "I am a money magnet," you begin to notice small shifts in your awareness and decision-making, which gradually accumulate into significant financial progress. Every transaction, every investment choice, and every learning opportunity becomes a chance to reinforce your belief in abundance, building momentum that compounds over time just like your money grows when handled wisely. The beauty of this approach is that it is simple, repeatable, and adaptable to any lifestyle, allowing you to steadily increase both your financial knowledge and your wealth while keeping your mind aligned with the energy of abundance. It's not about luck or sudden windfalls, it's about creating a mindset and a lifestyle where financial growth becomes a natural, almost inevitable outcome of your thoughts, words, and consistent actions, making every dollar an opportunity to attract more and reinforcing the powerful affirmation that your financial life is expanding every single day. So remember, by saying, "I am a money magnet" every time you touch money, you're not just repeating words, you're aligning your mindset with wealth and opening the door to opportunities you may have never noticed before. This simple daily practice can transform the way you think about money, the decisions you make, and the results you attract, turning ordinary moments into powerful steps toward abundance. Start today, commit to this affirmation, and watch how your financial situation begins to shift in ways that feel almost effortless. If you found this video helpful, Don't forget to like it and subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and powerful strategies to attract wealth, abundance, and success into your life.